Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alif bin Abdul Hamid. In this video, we are going to talk about Turner syndrome. Turner syndrome is a genetic condition that affects individuals assigned female at birth, characterized by the partial or complete absence of one of the two X chromosomes. There's a two common type of Turner syndrome, that is classic Turner syndrome and a mosaic Turner syndrome.
My name is Afidel Rizwan. So next I'm going to explain about the symptom of Turner syndrome. Turner syndrome is a genetic condition that only affects females and it causes by a missing or incomplete X chromosome. Firstly, individuals with a Turner syndrome may have a low set years and a short stature, meaning they are shorter than average for their age. They may have a small jawbones and short wide neck. Another common feature is swollen hand and feet, especially noticeable at birth. Other symptoms including hyperthyroidism, which is an overactive thyroid, and a white chest with a widely spaced nipples. Additionally, Turner syndrome can cause infertility, which is primary amenorrhea, meaning that when a female has not begun breast development by age 13, as a result, many females with Turner syndrome are infertile, meaning that most individuals with this condition are unable to conceive children naturally. And lastly, they may have neural mole on their skin, which is more than what is typical.
Hi, my name is Hana Omaira, and today I will explain about mechanism of ovulation in Turner syndrome. In general, Turner syndrome is caused by either non-disjunction during meiosis 1 or non-disjunction during meiosis 2. This will lead to complete or partial loss of one X chromosome. People with Turner syndrome lack one X chromosome, which contains gene essential for normal growth, development, and function. In Turner syndrome, the primary issue is the reduction in the dosage of specific genes rather than the absence of single protein. However, the loss of certain critical genes on the X chromosome leads to the underexpression of specific protein that play vital roles in the development. For example, shock protein or short stature homeobot protein that located on the pseudo-autosomal regions of the X chromosome. Loss of one copy of the SHOX gene leads to short stature or skeletal abnormalities, which is shortened limb and high arch palate. Other than that, proteins that involve in ovarian function. Loss of genes on the X chromosome affects protein that involve in folliculogenesis, which lack of gene BPM15, hormone production, and overall ovarian function. This will result in premature ovarian failure and infertility. Furthermore, underexpression of lymphedema and connective tissue proteins. For example, lack of VEGFR3, vascular endothelial growth factor receptor 3. Lack of these genes will contribute to lymphedema and webbed neck due to abnormal lymphatic development. Next, I will further explain about genetic causes of Turner syndrome. First of all, monosomy X. A female has only one complete X chromosome in each cell. This is result from non-disjunction during meiotic cell division in the formation of gametes. Next is partial deletion of the X chromosome. This means that one X chromosome is partially missing or alters. Errors during cell division or DNA repair can cause parts of the X chromosome to break and fail to reattach. This will result to missing genetics materials and leading to a partial loss of X chromosome and contributing to Turner syndrome. Furthermore, mosaicism. Some cells in the body have the usual two sex chromosome 46XX, while the others have only one X chromosome 45X. This is the result from an error in mitotic cell divisions after fertilization, leading to a mix of normal and monosomic cells. Lastly, isochromosome, which means that one arm of the X chromosome is duplicated and the other is missing. During cell division, the chromosome splits incorrectly where both arms of the X chromosome duplicate to form isochromosome. This will lead to loss of shock gene and gene dosage imbalance and results in Turner syndrome. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Anis Farhana binti Muhammad Azhar. Okay, we move on to how to manage Turner syndrome. First, during infancy, we focus on two main areas, feeding and speech. Many infants with Turner syndrome may have difficulty feeding, so a special feeding bottle, such as a Rosti feeding bottle, is often used. Additionally, speech therapy can help address delays in developing communication skills. Early interventions like this set the foundation for better outcomes later in life. As the children grow, one key treatment is growth hormone therapy, which helps with achieving a healthier height since short stature is common in Turner syndrome. Along with that, intellectual testing plays a vital role. It helps identify learning difficulties early so they can get the support they need in school and beyond. Lastly, in adulthood, the focus shifts to managing long-term health and independence. TS Turner syndrome specific transition to kits are designed to guide individuals as they navigate education, work, and personal goals. Monitoring heart health through echocardiograms or angiography is also crucial, as Turner syndrome increases the risk of heart issues. Regular checkups can prevent complications and ensure they stay healthy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Nania Farisha Lentujadil. Today, I would like to talk about diagnosis of Turner syndrome. Turner syndrome is a genetic condition that affects the female, characterized by the partial or complete absence of one X chromosome. Diagnosis can occur at various stages, include before birth and during infancy. Firstly, during pregnancy, Turner syndrome may be suspected if routine ultrasound scan reveal the abnormalities such as heart or kidney issue or lymphoedema. What is lymphoedema? Lymphoedema is a condition that causes swelling in the body tissue that can affect the unborn babies with Turner syndrome and may be visible on an ultrasound scan. Next, to confirm the diagnosis, a procedure called amniocentesis can be performed where a sample of amniotic fluid is taken to analyze the baby's chromosome. We can also do a procedure like chorionic villus sampling. This involves taking a small piece of tissue from the developing placenta. Why we have to take a small piece of tissue from placenta? It is because the placenta contains the same genetic material as the baby. The chorionic villus cell can be sent to the genetics lab for chromosome study. This is usually done between 11 and 14 weeks of pregnancy. Lastly, to confirm the Turner syndrome, a test called karyotyping is conducted. This involves analyzing the 23 pair of chromosomes to detect any abnormalities. Karyotyping can be performed prenatally through amniocentesis or postnatally using a blood sample from the body. That's all for me. Thank you.